So this is a 2022 Ford F250 Lariat with the black appearance package. So the black appearance package will get you the black headlight bezels, the black grille, black polished 20s, black emblems on the side, polished, and then black mirror cap bezels. I think that's all you get for the black appearance package, and then you get, I think, the blue bumper front and back and black steps, which in my opinion, I mean, it looks pretty awesome. Oh, and then of course you get the Ford emblem, which is the black with like the kind of like a titanium color, I don't know, like a grayish color. So that's what comes on the black appearance package. I did opt for the LEDs, which I think comes with the Lariat Ultimate package, or you can just buy it as a separate thing. The other thing I forgot, you get the black sticker on the back, so whether it's a FX4 or 4x4, this will be like black, gray, darker black. And then of course, like I said, you get the black Ford emblem back here too. For whatever reason, this is chrome. I don't know why, because this is the only chrome piece on the truck. I don't know why they wouldn't paint this black. Like, in my opinion, that's goofy. This one did get a bed liner. Comes with the LED box lights that you can turn on this side, right next to the, let me just show you. You can turn on with this button, turn them on, turn them off. There we go. It does have the fifth wheel prep package, which gets you this outlet, and then you get the pucks for your fifth wheel, and then you get the ball if you buy the ball too. It does have these lockable hook mounts. It has 4 of them, and then you have a tie down here, tie down at the front, one over there, and one down here at the bottom. And moving on to the tailgate, it is assisted down, so you push and hold this, self-assist down. It does have the famous step from Ford that drops down there, and whenever your handle pulls out, it locks up there. And then to put this down, push this, slide that down, push this, there we go, slides back in, this pulls up and goes straight back into your tailgate. This is also on your remote. You can push a button that will lower it for you, but it won't lift it up, but it will lower it. And then on the back you have your backup camera, of course, and then a light that shines down to your trailer hitch. And then with this truck, I don't know if this is for max tow packages only, or if this is just something new that Ford did, but this is a 3-inch receiver instead of the 2.5-inch that they normally, or they used to come with. The Ram had a 2.5, so I had to sell that hitch to buy a 3-inch. I guess I could have used the adapter, but I don't like adapters because it just like wiggles inside the receiver, and I try to mitigate that as much as possible. So you do have a 3-inch receiver now, which may or may not be a pain in the ass for you, but you know, if you want to tow, I guess, heavier stuff, this is what you end up getting anyway, or you get a gooseneck. And then you do have your backup sensors on the rear, LED lights for your license plate, typical receivers for tongue pull. This is a key to unlock your spare tire. Big old Super Duty letters here. Instead of them being like embossed like they used to be, they're pushed out and just the little rectangle pieces embossed. And then moving on to our lights. So we do have the blind spot radar lights. I didn't do the adaptive cruise on this, but it does have your blind spot monitoring. Then you get like your stainless dual exhaust tips. It doesn't have the fender flares. I think only the trimmers or higher levels will have the fender flare. It does have the sliding rear window with the fifth wheel camera looking down at your, if you had it in here, your gooseneck receiver or the ball. And then you get the color matched door handles and door seal back here with, in my opinion, an ugly step, but nonetheless you get a step. It drops down pretty significant. I would say probably like 6 inches, 6 or 8 inches below the bottom of the door. So besides that being ugly, it serves a purpose. And I did tint the windows. It won't come like that, but however, you can do it yourself. You do get the gloss black back part of the door here, which kind of sucks because it scratches really easy. So when you're cleaning it, proceed with caution so you don't run scratches into that. You do have your blind spot monitoring light right here. This is fully adjustable automatically from the cab. This one, however, you have to push manually with your hands. You have a running light right here. Like I said, your black cap. These are power adjustable in and out, and it will fold. I did the 50 cal antenna. I did this, but anybody can buy that on Amazon. Your black badging again. And then coming over to the front, you do get the LEDs. This is your daytime running light, your headlights, high beams, and then you get the LED fog light. You do get the tow hooks on the front, and then you get the embossed Super Duty on the front of your hood. And then this one I did order with the clearance lights that are also LED ambers, and that's it for the outside. So let's hop in the inside. Then before we hop in, you do get the keypad on the Lariat. And getting into the truck, of course they have to advertise their Ford just like anybody else, but stepping in here, I think it's pretty nice. You get all of your stuff like I complained about on the Ram video. If you haven't already seen that video, watch that video, because I'm going to compare most of this stuff to the Ram. So like I said on the Ram, I hated how the volume button and the channel button was on the back side of the wheel. That was really, let me turn this on because it's super hot in here.
Problems
So
or
we'll turn it on.
slowdowns there, Paseo.
All right. So yeah, like I said, on the Ram, this was all behind the steering wheel, which I didn't really like. This is, however, on the front. You got your volumes, change your channel, change your media. So this is like your source button, so you can change in between like Bluetooth, AM, FM, Sirius, press to talk, cancel, all your call buttons, your cruise control buttons, and this is for your dash, scrolling up and down. You do get a nice LED dash right here with the top 4. This is different from the Ram, which is kind of upsetting because you can only customize these 2 top ones. So you can switch in between those 2, but you can't change these 2. So with the Ram, the whole LED screen was, you could customize it, do whatever gauges you wanted. On this one, it's only these top 2 right ones. And then you have an analog speedometer, analog tech, and then your mileage is there. You do get a nice wood grain here with the chrome on the door handle. Front windows are automatic up and down, rear ones are not. Over here, these are your to fold your mirrors. There we go. Let's fold them back out. There we go. This button up here at the very top pushes your mirrors out, and then you can suck your mirrors back in. That's super nice because you don't have to like bang on it to push it out or fold it up like the Ram was. Coming over here, you do have the all black interior. Everything is black, which is one of the big things I wanted about this truck. I would have gotten an XLT, but with the XLT it comes with like the A and B pillars are like a beige color instead of black, and then the headliner would have been like a really light gray. So stepping up to the Lariat gives you the all black interior, so none of the gray nonsense, with the exception of like this is a gray color, which I could live with that because it ties into this. So, but yeah, so we got all black on that. You do get this huge, whatever this is, 10-inch screen. It does come with navigation. You do get your exhaust brake, traction control, hazards, hill descent, your cameras that you can go through. Then you get the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which gives you a speaker here on that A-pillar, this one in that door, one in this door, that door, that door, and then you have a subwoofer behind the seat. Moving on, you have your trailer brake controls. I opted out of the steering wheel that back up your trailer just because I can do it with the steering wheel just fine, but you could put that on there, but I got the trailer brakes at a minimum. Here's your 4x4 selector knob with the locking rear diff. Put it in 4-wheel drive, pull it out to lock the rear diff. Push to start, of course. You have your pull down shifter knob. This one you can shift, unlike the Dodge. You weren't able to shift it on the Dodge. Then you have all your volume control here. Power off, tune it, play, skip songs, turn the screen off, different songs, adjust all your stuff. You can sync your AC, or you can do individual. You have cooled seats, heated seats. This turns your air up and down. Max, pressing this allows you to change it on the screen for if you wanted the head and feet, windshield, or just close it out. Or you could just press auto. You do have your 110 and then your 12. Then you get 4 vents up here, so you have 2 here, 1 over there, and 1 here. You get 2 glove boxes, which is nice. You get this guy, and you get this one, which is lockable. Then you get this huge center console. You get a charging pad here for wireless charging. You get a USB-C and a USB. You have some storage here. You can close this and you get that wood grain finish there, just like you do on the door trim. And then with the cup holder, this was really nice. I actually didn't realize this did this until we got this truck, but now you have 4 cup holders, and they're huge for those of us that like to get the Route 44s from Sonic, if you're a fatty like me. So that's super nice. And then you still have this super deep, right, what did I say, 12 inches maybe to the bottom, my forearm. So there's our toys again. And then obviously leather seats, way more leg room than the Ram had, which is awesome, because that was another big concern with the Ram, was how much leg room was in here. And we don't have that stupid transmission bump right here or on this side. It's flat all the way back, which is awesome for road trips or somebody who has long legs. It's not a pain in the butt to stretch your legs all the way out like it was in the Ram, because we don't have the engine sitting inside the cab. And with the seat all the way back like it is now, way more room than the Ram had. I'll have to measure it and see, but last time I checked, it was 6 more inches of leg room in the back, which is pretty substantial. But since we're on the topic of the back seat, let's go ahead and hop back here so you can see what's back here. And we're in the back seat. So sitting in the middle seat, I have about 6-7 inches of leg room to each seat. And back here, we did opt for the heated rear seats. You get your 12 volt, you get your USB-C, your USB, and then your 110, just like you have on the front. You get 2 air vents, one here, one here. Cup holders back here with a nice little chrome trim. Like I said, the black headliner. You do have your LED lights here, hangers if you care. You have the wood grain door trim with the chrome on the handles, silver again. And then your windows are over here. And my biggest thing was how much leg room this has compared to the Ram. And you don't have the stupid little hump right here where the transmission is. The floor is flat all the way across. So actually, let me get out of the truck and I'll show you what this looks like. Here's a better look. So flat all the way across. You can store stuff under the seat because you can lay this down, unlike the Ram where you weren't able to lay this down. So way more room in the back seat, way better for somebody who has a family that they're trying to pull around, and also put dogs on the floor, because the dog can actually curl up here and not have to worry about the hump, or he or she can stick their butt underneath the seat and curl up right here, which is what our dogs do. One sits here, one sits over there, and the cooler goes here. So way better than the Ram was. One thing I forgot to mention, opening up the other side, you do get this, I don't even know how to explain this, like black chrome emblem saying Super Duty. You're gonna have it on the driver's side, passenger side, and then on the back doors it'll just be a smaller piece, but it doesn't say Super Duty, it's just black chrome. And then you will have 10-way adjustable seat, so you can go forward and back. You can lift the front up and down, or you can lift the whole seat up and down. You can move this, like lay it back, lay it forward, and then adjust the lumbar. Same thing with the driver's side. And then here's a better look. No transmission hump right here. I hated that so much. So it's super nice that we have that now. And then you will have the silver piece right here, like I was talking about, but I was fine with that being silver, so that's not a big deal to me at all. And then you have your hell handles here for when your wife drives, and that pretty much sums it up over here. I did do the upfitter switches, which gives you 6 switches for like LED lights, or I tied the Raptor lights into it. If you haven't watched that video already, I have that video up, how to install it and what they look like, so go check that out. But I used aux 1 to run my Raptor lights. One nice thing about this truck, you do have this little pad right here, so whenever you push it, you can lock it, and then to unlock it, you put your hand behind the door and it will unlock for you. So super nice to have that, because now you don't have to take your keys out of your pocket. I had to come inside again because every day here is apparently a windy day. So anyway, there's an overview of the truck, everything I think you would need to know about the truck. So far, I absolutely love it. We have 2,000 miles on it, like I said. I have 0 complaints with this truck. I love everything about this truck. One thing I forgot to mention, when you get out of the driver's seat, it will move all the way back and lift the steering wheel all the way up for you. It has adjustable pedals, and it has a programmable driver's seat, which is fantastic because I've never had that before. So when my wife drives, she has her own setting, and then when I drive, I have my own, so we don't have to keep going back and forth on trying to figure out where our seat was to begin with. So that's super nice to have. That's really all I have to say about this truck. Stand by for more. I'm gonna probably do an oil change on this now. I know you probably don't need to because it's already broken in supposedly from the factory, but I'll do a 2,000 mile oil change on this just because I want to. And battery died, of course, my luck. But anyway, really the only thing I can think of that kind of pisses me off about this truck was the front valence, but I also did a video on that because I trimmed it down to look like a trimmer valence, because that whatever 10 inches of front valence that they give you on this thing is absolutely the dumbest thing they could have done on a 4x4 truck, especially an FX4, because majority of the time, if you're not buying that one just for the stickers, you're gonna off-road it. And I tried to hop a curb to go riding last weekend, and that thing like folded under my truck, so I cut it off. So go watch that video if you haven't already. I have nothing else to say, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time. Hopefully this was informative to you. If you like it, feel free to like, subscribe so you can get notifications on when I post videos. I try to post them Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. If you liked it, thanks for watching. If you didn't, sorry it sucked, but I tried my best. So I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.